Hey y'all, hey Rumble. My little chunky boy, he's getting so big. He's getting kind of fat. I don't really know how to stop him from getting pudgy though. I'm sorry I didn't upload on Wednesday. I'm only gonna have 2 videos this week and probably next week. I'm in the process of moving and my apartment looks really sad right now because I had to take down everything off my walls and I spackled it last night. Like look how sad. I don't have a TV, no clock, I don't have my little home picture. I'm gonna ramble about this for like 2 seconds because I haven't even told you guys any of this yet and then I promise I'll get into it. So John is actually moving to Arizona, which is so fucking exciting. I haven't been able to see him for a couple months. The last time I saw him was my birthday, which was in February, so it's been kind of hard. He's not moving until August though, but my lease is up at the end of May. So I've been looking for houses because I'm getting a house. I found a house that I fell absolutely in love with. Like it is the most perfect house. It's just like, I walked inside and me and Sam, because Sam's actually moving in with us, my little brother. We walked inside and we were like, holy shit, like this is the one. And then all of the houses we looked at after that, like nothing compared. And so I applied for that house and at this point I'm just waiting to get approved. I'm pretty sure I'll get approved for it. I don't really know why I wouldn't. And I talked to the guy who's in charge of all like the lease stuff because I'm not buying a house just yet. We're still gonna rent for the time being. And so I'm waiting for like my lease person to get back to me. But I talked to him yesterday. He said everything looks good. They're just running background checks. So I should have an answer today. And I'm very antsy because I want this house so fucking bad. It's been really stressful because of the pandemic going on. It is so hard to go look at houses. And so the only houses I've been able to go look at, they do self-tours. And so you sign up and then they give you a code basically. There's obviously more than that. They have to like know who you are. But they give you a code and you can go look at all the houses for yourself. But there are only so many houses that you can do that with. And so it's been kind of stressful. And then I had issues with this apartment because I thought it was a 30-day notice, but it was a 60-day notice and all this shit, but we're fine. I'm fine. I've been kind of stressed this week though, so that's why I only have 2 videos. But I figured out everything with this apartment and I'm trying to get everything done ahead of time so I'm not like scrambling at the last minute. But today is Tuesday when I'm filming this. It's like the 28th. And if I get approved for this house, we move on the 30th. I'm just like, can you let me know? Because I don't have to move on the 30th, but that's when my lease would start because there was like a promotion. I get like $1,000 off my first month's rent if I sign the lease for the 30th, which I was like, okay. And otherwise I would have to move in on like May 8th anyways. And so it's only a week's difference. And so I'm like, if I could get $1,000 off, I might as well. And then I still have a lot of time between when I have to move out of here and move into the new house so that I can get like internet and all that stuff set up. So I'm not just like sitting on my ass. But okay, that's enough of that talk. I hadn't told you guys any of that and I don't really know why. Looking for a house has been really stressful and I want to make sure that it's somewhere that I really like, and it had to be big enough for the 3 of us because both of them have gaming setups. I need an office and so that was really hard too, and then also finding something in our price range that I still liked. I'm very picky when it comes to where I'm going to live because I'm at home 24/7 and so if I don't like where I am, I'm going to be depressed. But okay, now we're actually going to get into the video. I'm sorry. I'm back and I have more Ring doorbell security footage videos to show you. I made a video like this a couple months ago. I feel like it's been a while at this point, where I showed you guys like these scary security footage videos, but they were from people's like Ring doorbells. And I found a bunch more, but I haven't watched any of these yet and I'm nervous. I don't know why, but for some reason I'm really enjoying watching like video scary things right now. Like I like watching scary TikToks and then watching all these Ring videos. I'm in a phase. And so I have a bunch that we're gonna watch and I forgot that I need to get headphones. I'll be right back. And also these are extensions. This is not my hair. I bought like synthetic extensions off of Amazon. They were like 20 bucks. Actually, honestly, they were probably cheaper than that. And I don't know. They don't curl or anything, so I can only really wear them when my hair is straight or if I'm doing something like this. And I straightened my hair yesterday so I could give myself a haircut so I could wear them. All of these videos are on different websites, so I'll have the websites linked down below. And I have to kind of pick through the websites because some of these we've already watched in the first one. Okay, the first one says, Strange Girl Bites Doorbell Camera. This is a creepy little piece of footage taken in an unknown part of the US. It shows a woman lurking outside a house acting strangely. She approaches the doorbell camera but is startled by a passing car. She tries to act naturally so as to not draw attention to herself. Once the car passes, she once again approaches the camera. This time, however, she tries biting it. While this footage may be nothing more than a strange friend coming to visit, if I saw someone trying to bite my doorbell camera, I would think twice before letting them in. Alright, here we go. Ew, 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 ew. I'm already weirded out. I'm already fucking weirded out. I'm already weirded out. hope that her eyes are like glowing because it's nighttime, dude. Okay, this next one says scary doorbell camera videos, confused intruder. A woman in California recorded some very disturbing footage on her doorbell camera late one night. It all started when she heard someone pounding on her front door and ringing the bell. She didn't recognize the person outside, so she didn't answer the door. The woman outside the door then began screaming for someone to let her inside, terrifying the homeowner. After a few minutes of banging on the doors and windows, the woman's behavior got even stranger. She backed away from the door and then ran towards the window with her shoulder pushed out, shattering the window. She then pulled out the screen and reached inside. At this point, the homeowner began screaming at the intruder, who seemed confused as to why the homeowner was demanding that she leaves. The police arrived shortly after and arrested the young woman. There's a suspicion that she may have been under the influence of drugs or alcohol during the incident, which could have explained her bizarre and erratic behavior. For anyone who has ever gotten a strange visitor at night, this is one of the scariest doorbell camera videos around.
A crazed intruder yanks on the door and pounds the window of a total stranger's house. It's past midnight. Christine Paul was home alone and understandably terrified.
Let me in. Of course, I'm not going to let a crazy person in my house. I don't know what's going on.
You can see the intruder backing up and throwing the full force of her body into the window. It breaks. Then she pulls out the screen and reaches in. The homeowner screams.
What is going on? What is going on? I will shoot. I have a gun. Why?
Why?
The police calm down the intruder, who was clearly confused.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you live here?
No, I don't.
So why are you banging on the door?
Because my friend was there.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I have been drunk a few times in my life, and I have never once thought to go up to a random person's house, bang on the door, and scream to let me in, then break the window and proceed to try to get in myself. Never done it. Okay, this one says luggage thief. A Portland man and his family were preparing for a vacation early one morning when their doorbell camera registered an alert. The man assumed it was because his wife was outside loading luggage into the car, but was shocked when he checked the camera feed. Outside, a man had walked onto the porch and was walking off with one of the suitcases waiting to go into the car. He attempts to walk off casually, pulling the wheeled bag behind him. The footage then shows the homeowner flying through the door to stop the man. The intruder dropped the bag and the homeowner chased him away. The homeowner in the footage later said that his decision to go outside and chase after the intruder was probably a bad move. The man could have been very dangerous, and this footage could have ended up becoming one of the internet's most gruesome doorbell camera videos. Never chase someone if they're stealing your shit. You never know. A suitcase and what is inside is not worth your life. Kinda hate that they're all like news articles, but it's fine. He's doing it so casually. Also, is it not just incredibly obvious that they most likely just put those outside and they're going to be leaving? Who just like leaves their luggage outside overnight? This is like a stupid idea. And also, was he just walking around the neighborhood hoping that someone had something on their porch that he could take? This is gonna sound really bad, but I knew somebody when I was younger who would do something kind of like this. Late at night, they would go and they would see if people's cars were unlocked. And that's another thing, like, make sure your cars are locked all the time. They would check and see if there were cars that were unlocked, and if there were, they would take any money that they could find that was in the car. I didn't do it. I'm literally too scared to do fucking anything. I was scared to TP people's houses or ding dong ditch. I would sob hysterically because I was so scared that I was gonna get in trouble. I would never do something like that. But I did know someone who did something similar. And so I'm assuming they were just walking around the neighborhood late at night looking for anything that they could take. Okay, this one says scary doorbell camera videos, daytime villainy. A woman in Dallas who had the technology to record and live stream doorbell camera videos had a similarly disturbing encounter one day when she was away from home. Sitting at work, she got a notification that somebody was at the door. She looked at the video feed and saw two strangers. Just as she started watching the video, the men noticed the camera and left the house. Shaken, the woman kept watching. Okay, let's see if this is even worth watching. I mean, oh fuck, they came back? was literally just gonna go on about how you can't just be like, oh, these people are trying to break into my house just because they rang your doorbell. But then getting scared by the camera is kind of weird, because like if you weren't there to do anything bad, why does that matter? But them coming back and trying to kick in the door, why did they think that was a good idea? They knew the camera was there and they hadn't done anything at that point. So why did you come back? I'm gonna read the rest of the description now because I kind of stopped because I didn't think the video was gonna be anything. A few minutes later, the two men returned to the house. I probably should have kept reading. The video footage shows the men getting out of their car and coming up to the door. Then one of the men attempted to kick down the front door of the house. The woman at this point decided to use the microphone option to confront the men and bluff to them, stating she had called the police. This caused the men to panic and run away. The woman later shared the video footage with her local police department so that other residents could be warned about the potentially dangerous strangers. Later, the men were apprehended and arrested by police. Oh my god. The ones where they kick in the front door, just like the noise of it, it's like, I can't. I'm still just confused on why they even came back. Like, you just fucked yourselves over. Okay, and now we have another kick in the front door. It says, smash, what's in there? It can be quite surprising what doorbell camera videos can record, even in the harsh light of day. One Sacramento man who uses the technology was surprised when he received an alert at work, only to find a strange man lurking in his front yard. The man appeared intoxicated, and the homeowner was understandably worried about the stranger's intentions. He used the microphone on the camera to confront the deranged man. When the homeowner asks the intruder to leave, the video shows the man began kicking the front door of the house. He seemed confused, asking the homeowner why he was talking to him. The homeowner tells the culprit that he needs to leave before the police were called. At this point, the man began gesturing towards the front door and stating he was going to smash what's in there. At this point, the homeowner had enough and reported the incident to the police. The intruder continued kicking the door but was unable to gain access to the house before the police arrived and promptly arrested him. I don't even want to watch this one.
Hello?
Hey!
Are
Stop
you
that.
okay?
Leave my house or I'm calling the police.
Okay, what you need to do...
Hey,
Tim,
leave my house. Stop now or I'm calling the police.
why would you tell me that?
Because you're trying to push my door in. Leave now.
Sir, I'm about to smash what's in there.
I'm calling the police.
What does that mean? I'm about to smash what's in there. I hope he means objects. Smash objects. I don't, this one says scary doorbell camera videos, abandoned child on doorstep. This doorbell camera footage shot outside a home in Texas has been frightening and saddening the viewers ever since it went viral in 2018. The footage shows a woman walking up to the door holding a young boy by the hand. The woman knocks on the door, then turns and quickly walks away, leaving the child on the porch, looking around in confusion. The homeowner then opens the door and finds the child outside the door alone. Police assume that the woman in the video was the child's mother and that she abandoned him at a random house. The woman in the video later then came forward to dispute the claims of abandonment. She stated that her aunt was the child's mother and that the aunt had instructed her to take the child to his father's house. She stated that she followed her aunt's instructions to the house and left the boy there after knocking on the door because it was cold and she wasn't wearing a sweater? Fuck off! Because there were cars in the driveway and she heard people inside, she assumed somebody would quickly bring the boy inside. She blames her aunt for instructing her to leave the boy at a home that clearly was not the child's father. Police took the boy into their custody until they could investigate and determine whether the child should be allowed to return with either of his parents. No, even if that is your story, it's not any better. Why would you not just wait 2 seconds for someone to come get him? And why is it in the middle of the fucking night? That bitch just sprinted away. And why is she holding him by his arm like that? She didn't even wait for them to like open the door before she left. I wait for like my friends, my 20-something-year-old friends, to make sure that they get inside if I'm dropping them off at home before I yeet off. This is a fucking child. Are you kidding? Okay, wait, what is he wearing? I'm pretty sure he's just wearing like a long sleeve shirt. And she cared more about herself being cold than this child? Dude, what the fuck? Okay, this one says eerie masked intruder caught in the act. Continuing in the vein of the creepiest Nest camera videos, this video uploaded by YouTuber Brian Goldman depicts one of the craziest moments caught on CCTV. Captured in the middle of the night, the video depicts an otherwise empty street, empty aside from the figure creepily attempting to walk onto the property. Dressed in an apparent ode to one of cinema's most notorious horror icons, Michael Myers, the figure walks right up to the home in question. Holding what appears to be a knife in one hand, the figure attempts to walk straight up to the door and try the handle. After seeing the door is locked, the figure walks away. This is not the end of the oddly costumed figure's attempts to get into the home, however. The figure returns not once, but twice more in order to try the handle once again, pacing back and forth. Bitch, I love Michael Myers, but if he showed up to my house... I literally can't fucking imagine, dude. The way he like runs away. Oh, I can't. That's so fucking scary. And my heart's literally pounding. My heart's literally pounding. Ah, that was the worst one. That was the worst one. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, Michael Myers, worst fear now. I'm getting my tattoo removed. I don't give a fuck. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go continue packing my shit and maybe play with my cats because they're so fucking hyper right now. I cannot handle them. I'm gonna go keep packing and hope that I hear back from my leasing person to know if I got the house or not. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.